Yo people, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a pull day today. I'm gonna hit biceps, gonna hit back, and yeah, I'm just gonna take you through it. When I do this pull day, I just wanna kinda give my best advice on what I learned in business, of how I managed to get to, I'm literally just under the 10K month mark profit. I've hit 10K months in revenue. I think my first 10K month was like June 2025 last year. We're just about to hit June 2026. I've registered this business in September 2022, but money didn't start coming in until February 2023. Thought we'll be talking about all of that. What did my business start in September 2022, but it didn't start making money until February 2023. We're gonna talk about all of that stuff. So my camera died earlier on, so I had to charge it, and obviously I had to keep going with the workout. Yeah, so I just want to do this full day and flip it and just give you some advice on, on how to make money in business. Do you know what I mean? By the way, when it comes to back and things like that, I do like 3 sets. I do 3 sets of back and then about 3 exercises. So around 9 sets for back. So first and first, when it comes to business in general, put God first. Like, I just want to get that out the way. Not because it's the least important, but because I just think it's common sense. You know what I mean? Put God first. I can't tell you the amount of times I was meant to go bankrupt. I was meant to be in absolute shit, yeah, but God either provided a big lump of money, or for some way, somehow, for some weird reason, I managed to get out of the worst situation that I was in. So that's one thing, put God first. When he does give you the dough, when you do start making loads of money, don't forget him. Yeah, just put him first. Just want to get that out of the way, simply because it's common sense. Second thing, it's gonna take a lot longer than you think. A lot longer than you think. Like I said at the start of the video, I registered my business in September 2022, and I didn't start making money until February 2023. I didn't have my first deal, my first signing, whatever the flip you want to call it, my first sale, until February 2023, that's 5 months. That's 5 months of just scavenging for my first deal. So it's going to take longer than you think. At the back of that, when you're trying to get your first client or your first sale or whatever, just do as much work as you can. Like, do as much fucking work as you can. Like, don't ever give up. Just work. You want to do so much work that it's inevitable for you to get your first sale or your first client, or close your first deal. You just want to do as much work as you can. So yeah, it's gonna take a lot longer than you think. Starting my first deal in February 2023, I was like, okay, look, I've got proof of concept. I'm gonna be making 10K a month by latest summer 2024. I didn't see my first 10K month until summer 2025. That was in profit, it was only revenue. So it's gonna take a lot longer than you think. You're not gonna see money in your account for a good bit, unless you get extremely lucky, unless you get really lucky, because business is meant to test you, do you know what I'm saying? You're meant to get tested in business, and that's, the reason for the test is because, okay, can this guy actually handle it? Is this guy gonna give up easily? Is this guy going to, do you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take a lot longer than you think. I think this is my second set, I think. I don't even know what some of these back exercises do, I just know that they hit the back somewhere. I'm not like a PT or anything like that, but I've been going to the gym for a long bit of time. But anyways, third thing, pick one thing and just keep going at it, whether it's content, whether it's anything. don't separate your focus. Do you know what I mean? The best way I can explain it is, let's say there's you're doing content, and then you're probably doing real estate, and then you're also doing drop shipping. You have 3 different kind of businesses that you're doing, right? Actually, let me take content out of it, to be honest, because I do think everybody should be doing content. But let's say there's you do drop shipping, you do Amazon FBA, you do real estate, you're doing trading, you're doing 4 different things, and then there's one person that just does drop shipping, or they just do trading or whatever. They're only doing one thing, and you're doing 4 things. That person is going to demolish you. That person is going to win. Funny enough, you're not even going to make any money in any of those 4 things that you're doing, because your focus is literally distracted in 4 different things. This person's energy, all of his resources, whether it's time, financial, it's all going into trading, or it's all going into drop shipping. You're splitting your focuses, your different resources on 4 different things. That person is 100% going to win. Just pick one thing, focus on that one thing, and keep doing it until you win. By the way, all this shit is straight off the dome. Like, I didn't even plan for this shit. I just brought my camera. I said, look, let me record in the gym. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna talk about. I don't know if I'm gonna do a gym vlog or something like that, which this is kind of is, but so yeah, pick one thing and just go all in. And along the way as well, you're gonna get distracted. Don't get distracted. Do not get fucking distracted. Just keep doing that one thing. Gonna hit a bit of biceps. And yeah, man, I'm literally thinking of what to say to you along the way. It's just kind of what I've learned in business the last couple of years. You got me? Anyway, let me go grab some dumbbells and let hit some curls. This is just what worked for me. Yeah, I'm just telling you what worked for me, what got me in this position where I'm seeing just under 5-figure months. Do you know what I mean? This is what worked for me. God willing, within the next couple of months, I'll be seeing 10K months consistently. Well, look, it's never consistent in business. Whenever you see online people saying, "Oh, I've been making 10K a month," it's bullshit, because things are seasonal. Do you know what I mean? After Christmas, that January, February period, whether it's drop shipping, whether it's service accommodation, rent to rent, real estate, like all that stuff, bro. And I'm pretty sure there's also other businesses as well that have that seasonal profitability. Bro, that shit drops around January, February. So whenever somebody tells you, "Oh yeah, I've been making 10K a month every single month for the past year," like, it's bullshit. It's completely bullshit. And that's one thing I'll actually also get onto. There's a lot of fake people on the net, like a lot of fake people, bro. But anyways, what I wanted to say is, the shit that I'm telling you now, yeah, all the shit that I'm saying to you now, it's just what worked for me. Yeah, if you want to do it, you do it. If you don't, then you don't. Find something that suits you. The third thing, when you're starting off in business or whatever, like, you don't want to go on no holidays. You don't want to go out at all. Once again, this is what worked for me. You've seen my channel now. I've been traveling wherever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I've been going out and things like that. But the first year and a half, the first 2 years, really, you don't really want to be going out like that. So yeah, first 2 years, you don't really want to be going out. It's fucked. It's just fucked, honestly. Don't really want to do holidays, anything like that. And you would probably be dying to go out on holidays or go to the nightclub or things like that. But yeah, first 2 years, all the money just has to go into that business. Literally every single penny. Got to a stage where the last time I left the country, I must have been about 14, 15, I think. I think it was 13, yeah. And then I didn't leave until I was 25. Do you know what I'm saying? So I started the business when I was 23. So the first year and a half of business, I didn't go out. I didn't go out until I said, okay, man's making a bit of dough. let me take a quick trip to Amsterdam, which I've uploaded on this channel before. Yeah, first year you don't want to do none of that stuff, and you're gonna see people on your socials, on your Insta, on your Snapchat, flying out and all that shit. But you literally just have to pay them no mind. And it's gonna be so annoying, but you have to pay them no mind. So that's the third thing. Or fourth thing, I don't even know which point I'm on. The next thing I want to jump to is when you start something, don't give up. Don't give up, ever. I don't even need to say this, but before I started this business, I done drop shipping. I had a candy business as well, selling American sweets and shit. I had one jewelry business. Once again, it was with drop shipping as well. And one thing that I was doing was I kept starting and giving up, which is just a bad habit, which is it's a really bad habit to have. One of the worst habits you can have is quitting, because you can't succeed in anything if you have a habit of quitting. You're gonna hit obstacles, you're gonna hit curves and things like that, but you just have to learn on how to overcome them. Do you get me? You have to learn on how to, okay, boom, recoup, what's going on here, and yeah, just overcome it. Do you know what I'm saying? So whenever you're having some obstacle, just go through it. Just keep going through it. Talking about trips, by the way, I've got a few trips coming up. When it comes to these trips, it's just hard to record them because you want to flip in and be in the moment as much as you can. Do you know what I mean? You want to be in the moment as much as you can. So it's like, shit, like man doesn't really want to record, but I've got a couple of places coming up. I'm gonna see, if I can record. I'll try to get some B-roll footage for you guys. I'll try to get something anyways. The next thing that I want to move on to, whenever you're starting a business, don't be going around showing off and telling people, oh look, this is what I started. I see people, on my Snapchat every day, like, oh yeah, I started this, oh, I'm a CEO and all that shit. And then a couple of months down the line, which literally relates to the point I've just mentioned, a couple of months down the line, they've found an obstacle. Next thing, you don't hear from them anymore. So whenever you start something, just make moves in silence. You know what I'm saying? Make moves in silence. Don't be posting yourself. You know what I mean? Don't be posting yourself. I've been off Instagram since 2021. Most people think I'm either dead or in jail. Do you know what I mean? Most people think I've fallen off. Nobody knows that I'm making this amount of dough. Do you get me? So just make moves in silence. Don't just relax. Do you know what I mean? Until it's time for you to come out and be like, look, this is what man's been doing. Do you get me? You thought I fell off? Nah, I didn't. Man was crafting. So don't be putting your shit on the socials too much. Do you get me? Just move in silence. Do you get me? Because people are gonna talk anyways. The last thing that I want to end it with is that this shit is lonely as fuck. Like, it's actually insane how lonely this shit is. Yeah. Like, there's some people that go into business because, you're gonna make lots of money and everybody's gonna like and you're gonna get all the girls. But bro, trust me, like, that shit is actually gonna come, That shit actually is gonna come. Maybe like year 4, year 5, maybe even sooner, do you get me? But the thing is, like, alright, cool, let's say you're making, I don't know, 5K, 6K a month. You still have all your shit to pay for. So you can get the car that you want, yeah? You can get the car that you want. You can get the watches that you want, yeah? You can get none of that shit. So even though you're making, I don't know, let's say 6K, 7K, you might think right now in your position, oh yeah, well, once I have that money, I'm gonna be able to do all this shit and got all that shit. But you actually, trust me, it's not gonna come as fast. Trust me, it's not gonna come as fast. So obviously, the things that you want, all them little house that you want, yeah, they're not gonna see the little kettle on your watch because you're not gonna get it. They're not gonna see the flipping nice whip that you have because you're not gonna get it. Do you know what I'm saying? That money has to go back into the business or it has to take care of some other shit. It's gonna be lonely as fuck. It's actually insane. Like, you'll actually end up going crazy. No joke. You'll end up going crazy. But then that's the last thing, That's the last thing I want to end with. Mad lonely. Mad, it's crazy lonely. If I knew it was gonna be this lonely, I don't think I'd even fucking sign up for this shit. Because entrepreneurship is not a fucking job. It's not a joke at all whatsoever. I hope you lot enjoyed the video. This was something different. I just wanted to put up a video out because I haven't really been that consistent. I've been mad busy with business and stuff, do you get me? So, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, all of that stuff. And I'm gonna see you at the next one.